Today's schools are more diverse than ever. Among the most vibrant and dynamic members of our school communities are newcomer multilingual learners. Who exactly are newcomer multilingual learners? These are students who have recently arrived in the United States or in your country and are learning English while also adapting to a new culture and a new educational system. They come from diverse linguistic and cultural backgrounds. Some newcomer multilingual learners have moved with their families, and others may be unaccompanied minors and seeking refuge. Hi, I'm Valentina Gonzalez. I'm an educational consultant and a longtime educator. Many years ago, my family came to America and we were newcomers too. Our nation is filled with multilingual learners. In fact, multilingual learners are one of the fastest growing populations in the United States. We have over 5 million multilingual learners. Over 10% of our population, our student population, are multilingual learners. And over 400 languages are represented. Newcomers make up a great number of our multilingual learners in our classrooms. Newcomer students come to the United States for a variety of reasons. Some escape violence or persecution or war. Many come because of natural disasters. Some join our nation because of job or economic opportunities. Some for a better life, for education, or for family. For whatever reason, our newcomer students are coming into our classrooms, and we want to prepare our classrooms so that newcomer students can feel validated, feel that they belong, and so that they can be successful in our classrooms and beyond. Newcomer students will join our classrooms with various levels of proficiency in their first language and various levels in proficiency in English as well. Knowing them well, knowing about their past experiences, their linguistic experiences in their first language, and their linguistic opportunities in English as well will help us to be able to create the right experiences in English in the classroom communities. Being aware that many of our newcomer multilingual learners may experience stress is important. Past trauma, feelings of loneliness may contribute to their feelings of stress. And those feelings also affect what's happening academically and linguistically in the classroom. Conflicting cultural identities also contributes to stressful feelings for our newcomer students. Newcomer students may struggle with identity and cultural misunderstandings. They may be feeling a pull between cultures and expectations. They may be feeling resettlement concerns, and these factors may contribute to stress, which contributes to how they show up in our classrooms, how they interact with academics, linguistics, social interactions. These are all things that we have to be aware of as we are helping our students join academics and feel a part of their new community. Newcomer multilingual learners contribute to our classroom communities. Let's discuss some ways that newcomer multilingual learners bring value to our educational environments. Number one, cultural diversity. These students introduce a wealth of different cultural perspectives, which enrich our classrooms. They enrich discussion and help students bring a broader view of the world right inside our classrooms. Number two, language skills. Newcomer multilingual learners have the ability to bridge and communicate with other families who speak the same language, facilitating strong home and school connections. And number three, resilience and adaptability. Many newcomers have faced significant challenges and have developed remarkable resilience and adaptability. These qualities are able to inspire and motivate their peers and also us as adults. But in order to harness these contributions, these qualities, it's critical that we understand and address the specific needs that newcomer multilingual learners have. As I visit schools and work with educators across the nation, many are welcoming newcomers for the first time, and they often wonder, what do these students need in order to succeed in our classrooms? Let's break it down. One of the first things our multilingual learners who are newcomers need is language support, linguistic support. Newcomer multilingual learners require very targeted language support. This might include ESL, which is English as a second or other language. It may be that we have our newcomer students in bilingual education, if it's available, and also language environments that are rich in listening, speaking, reading, and writing in every classroom to help build English skills while also continuing to develop their native languages. This can't be done by one educator. It is the responsibility of all the educators, all stakeholders that work with a specific newcomer student. Common ways to serve newcomer students and help them feel that they can participate effectively are to provide visuals, visual supports that are labeled, labeling the classroom, using books that are in their first language and in English, and providing opportunities for our newcomers to fully participate in the classroom with their grade level peers. It's very important that we do not prescribe blanket statements such as all newcomer multilingual learners must have X class or X number of minutes. We need to look at newcomer multilingual learners as individual students and see their needs specifically. Keeping in mind with newcomer multilingual learners that ESL programs, bilingual programs, these are not interventions, they are accelerations. We are helping to create multilingual or bilingual kids that will one day grow up knowing more than one language. What a gift, what an asset this is. Next is cultural sensitivity. Schools should foster an inclusive environment that respects and acknowledges the students' cultural backgrounds. This can be achieved through culturally relevant instruction and curriculum, celebrating diverse holidays, and creating warm and welcoming, safe spaces where students feel free and invited to share their identities and express themselves. Our students who are new need to feel that sense of belonging and purpose in order to want to come to class, to be a part of this community. And for many of our newcomers, they have a feeling of wanting to fit in. This is a common feeling, especially when kids get around middle school age and high school age. There's that social pressure. Whether we're multilingual or monolingual, we want to be like everybody else. We want our peers to like us. And so we start to feel like we need to become like the majority. But in reality, we need kids to understand that our differences make us better. Belonging is what is necessary in our classrooms, our communities, our schools. We don't need to be like everybody else. We need to belong just the way we are. Our languages, our 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 hair color, our skin color, everything about us makes us beautiful and important and special and unique. And and young children need to hear this from role models like us, educators, important people in their lives. They need to hear it, they need to feel it, they need to understand the power of their uniqueness. Next is family engagement. Engaging students' families in the educational process is vital to student outcome. Schools should offer translation services, hold meetings in languages families understand, and provide resources to help parents support their children's learning. We want to be able to ensure that families are able to meaningfully participate in their child's education. And finally, emotional and social support. Newcomer multilingual learners may face emotional challenges, such as feeling homesick or trauma from their past experiences. Providing the right types of counseling services, peer support programs, and opportunities for social interaction can help address these needs. Newcomer multilingual learners are a vital part of our educational landscape. They enrich our schools with their diverse experiences and perspectives. And by providing them the right support, we can help them succeed academically and feel valued and included in their new communities. As Dr. Brene Brown says, we are all hardwired for connection, and without it, there is suffering. Together, let's embrace and support our newcomer multilingual learners, ensuring that every student has the opportunity to thrive and contribute their unique gifts to our schools and beyond. I know many of you will be seeking more information about how to specifically and intentionally serve the multilingual learners on your campus. One of the most vital resources I can recommend to you is the Newcomer Toolkit provided to us by the National Clearinghouse for English Language Acquisition. Thank you. Thank you for serving newcomer students, making them feel valued and validated in your classrooms and beyond.